DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Taxon, and welcome back to Yuhp DBSCG Things. And today we're bringing you another very exciting battle, guys. This is going to be round 2 of our local this week, Dark Broly versus Kidku. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out ProMats, guys. The best place to go get your custom card needs. Link will be in the description below for you guys to go check them out. And also, as you can see on the screen now, they are holding a monthly tournament via Discord at the second weekend of every single month with some great prizing here. You could win some ProMat mats, TCG Metal Leaders, and also some booster boxes. So make sure that if this is something you're interested in, you use the link in the description below to go to this Discord and join it if you want to. With that being said, if you guys enjoy this battle or my content in general, make sure you smash all those buttons for me, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you are notified every single time I upload a video. With that being said, let's turn this around and show you the battle. And here we are with the battle, guys. We have Dark Broly on the left, and then we have Skillless Kidku on the right. And this is actually my first time messing with Dark Broly since his errata list. So we will see how I do with this today. Starting off with a charge of a Super Kamehameha, we're going to use my Leader's Effect. Choosing not to take a life here. Just because I know I'm playing against black, I decide not to take a life because I want to play a little slower, and if he's going to aggress me down, I want to be able to stay on my front side for at least 2 to 3 turns. So with that being said, I did my activate main, whiffed pretty hard, only hitting 1 card. He's starting it off with a True Fighting Spirit Son Goku, taking a life with an attack. This card is a Self-Awakening card, making a 15k, I take that. He swings with his leader, I take that as well, and then he passes back to me here. Starting off with a charge, using my Leader's Effect. No life rip again. Here I actually get lucky and hit all 3 targets. Actually, luckily enough, I had a Vegeta and Goku amongst those 5 cards, helping me with my thwarting chain as well. Pretty clutch. I decided to swing into his True Fighting Spirits Goku just to get rid of that quick. I pay 1 for Broly, and then I ball. The ball's going to go grab me a Broly from deck. Here I warp his Goku from his drop area, and then he's going to have to warp a card from his hand. For 1 energy, not too bad, and then it helps me thin my deck a little bit and get stuff into my drop area. So we're going into the turn 2 of Kidku here, paying 1 for the Goku that goes and searches balls for the deck. Here it looks like he can start using his Leader's Effect. Give his leader 5k. Using his lead to attack. I take it. That's a 15. He has 1 energy up. We'll see what he decides to do with it here. Looks like he's checking my drop area to see what he has coming. Here he's paying 1 for his Unison. Looks like he's trying to really force my awakening here. There, I take that 10k. He uses the -1 obviously to go summon the 2 skillless. And once he gets one of these skillless into his drop area, I believe he can use his Leader's Awakening. Swinging the 10k skillless into my leader. Here he's going to combo a skillless. This is actually the 3-drop 30k that doesn't give combo power, so I just awaken, draw 2. Try to hold off some more of that pressure. He did force the awaken there, but I felt it was necessary in order for me to stay alive, or at least keep a higher life total for a longer period of time. You're still going to swing in with the 10k skillless here. He did do his whole awakening effect after he comboed with that skillless as well. So here he's going to use the pay 1 for the Human Extinction Attack Majin Buu. This card is like a burst up to 4 cards and then choose a battle card in your opponent's drop area and warp it. Here he realizes he's versing Dark Broly and all of my stuff benefits me when it's in the warp, just as well as versing him. So yeah, that's the thing. So now I'm facing a 25k single, so I decided just to take it. Not trying to waste too many resources, honestly, just trying to gain as much as I can in order to kill him. I'm down to 3 life here. Kidku added a lot of pressure with that unison. I start off with the 30k. He decides to take it there. Third turn can be pretty explosive. We'll see how I decide to play this out. Here I use my leader to attack. I'm going to use the activate battle once per turn in order to combo that card off my field. That'll bring me up to a 20k. He will combo with the skillless and then use his leader's effect to make it a 10k combo. It looks like here I'm planning on doing some type of overrealm. Yep, it looks like we're going to do fighting face here. Going to add a little bit of pressure as well as putting cards into my warp for me. Here I'm going to go G to Xeno, putting 2 my fusion targets into the drop area from my warp. Using leader effect to put 3 30ks back and draw a card. Swinging 25k double strike. Here he's going to power burst. I'm going to use my auto to warp his Goku that provides him his balls. Here I'm going to swing the dual attack. Looks like he decides to take that. Putting some cards in his hand here. Swinging in once again for the 25k. We'll see. He looks like he's super comboing here. Bottom decking 1, drawing 2. Vegeta super combo is such a great card for black. Honestly, it's fantastic that Bandai decided to make that card for every color. There he's going to use the ball effect to get out of that attack. Get him successfully to 30. I check my drop area, see if there's anything else I can do here. Looks like I'm going to pay 1 and then ball off that Broly, going to play myself a 6 drop from the deck. Here, I believe in this situation I was considering warping one of those skilllesses, but then I was like, wait. I feel like if I just warp a skillless, it's just going to essentially help him putting his future targets into his warp without him having to force himself to get him there. So I decided not to play the card that's going to warp him, but instead I'm going to choose a card from the drop area and make it the one that warps a card from hand. And I also get to pick something out of his drop area and warp that as well. Swinging in that 30k. Dark Broly just provides so much easy access to pressure. So there at the end of the turn, the overarm goes away, and so Gohan's auto will proc and play. Felt nice getting behind Broly again, honestly. Dark Broly was one of my favorite decks when I honestly, I went to my very first regional with Dark Broly, and during that very first regional experience, I took top 8 playing this deck, and it was such a great experience. I missed this deck so much, so I really enjoyed playing it this weekend. Here on his turn 3, we're going to see the summon of a Demagra. A very good card here. This card gets rid of my blocker on play, and then every single one of its attack, I'll have to warp a card from my hand, which is pretty rough. So he's going to start with the Demagra here. I'm going to warp myself a Dark Broly from my hand. Useless in my hand anyways because I can't really do much with the 0+0 once I use that activate battle once. There, I take that. I figured trade a card from my hand by warping it and then just take one. I did drop myself into double strike zone, but I do feel relatively safe here. He's swinging in double strike. I said no negate. I'm trying to bait out what whatever I can. Here he does combo quite a bit. I'm just going to pay 1 and crit 1 and not take no more damage for the battle. Walked himself directly into that effect. I love that brainwash no more. That card is so strong. And there I combo out of his next attack and successfully survive his turn, and he's at 2 life and he is tapped out. There I charge a Heroine's Lineage, being that his cards are in rest mode and this is more than likely my kill turn. The card's basically dead in my hand. I start off with my leader's effect, putting 3 30Ks back into the drop area, drawing a card, paying 1 for the Broly's effect to put 6 cards from the drop to the warp and then play them. He's going to allow me to warp a card from the drop area, and then also he warps one from hand. He decides to warp his Heroine's Lineage. It looks like since he's tapped, he doesn't have a reason to have that. Starting off with my 30K, he's going to go directly into a power burst, go grab himself some combo power, and he grabbed a Skilla, so under this leader it's actually clutch because that is technically a pseudo super combo. Swinging with my leader after that 30K. Here I'm going to super combo. Here's my chance to really go ahead and dig in that pressure. I'll use the activate battle on my leader to combo the Broly I had to swing with. I drop the double striker. That's a 20, 30, 45. Are we going up to 50? Looks like I decided to go exactly up to 50 here. And he just didn't have it. Only 4 cards in hand, 2 of them being combo power. It looks like that was it for the battle, guys. Dark Broly takes the dub. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.